white roses opened into bloom. Two crystal glasses touched the flame, but nothing in your eyes remained. The band played low, the candles swayed. We wore the smiles that lovers made, yet every bubble rising bright could not return our love that night. The table shone, the silence grew, the wine was warm, the truth was blue. Save the night, couldn't make your cold eyes bright. Every golden drop went down while I forever slowly drowned. Champagne couldn't make love stay or wash the distance from your face. The glasses sparkled in the light, but champagne couldn't save the night. So far, like fading smoke beneath the star. I wore the dress you loved before. You never seemed to see it anymore. The violin began to ache for every vow we could not keep. We raised a toast to years gone by, while both our hearts prepared goodbye. No bitter word, no final fight, just love disappearing in plain sight. Champagne couldn't save the night, couldn't make your cold eyes bright. Every golden drop went down while I forever slowly drowned. Champagne couldn't make love stay or wash the distance from your face. The glasses sparkled in the light, but champagne couldn't save the night. I used to think a perfect room could make a dying garden bloom, but crystal breaks and roses fade when tenderness has been betrayed. I placed my glass beside your hand and rose with all my pride intact. The night had lost what once felt right. No wine could bring our hearts to life. Champagne couldn't save the night, but truth returned my inner light. I left the gold, I left the glow, and took the strength to let you go. Champagne couldn't make love stay, but morning found another way. The bubbles died, the dawn burned bright. Champagne couldn't save the night. Two empty glasses caught the dawn. The night was lost, and I moved on. You came home wearing midnight rain, with The same old story once again. A delayed train, a dying phone, another reason you were gone. Your eyes would fall, your hands would move. I knew each word before you chose. You changed the time, you changed the part. I learned your lies by heart. Every pause, every alibi, every kiss that covered why. I learned your lies by heart. Knew every ending from the start. The borrowed lines, the careful tone, the way you made betrayal sound like home. I learned your lies by heart, but forgot how to believe the parts. You played them well, I played along, until I left before the final song. You wore regret across your face, then hid the truth in my embrace. You blamed the wine, you blamed the night, but never blamed the choice inside. I matched your rhythm, line for line, and watched your story lose its shine. No mystery remained in you. I knew the lie before it grew. I learned your lies by heart. Knew every ending from the start. The borrowed lines, the careful tone, the way you made betrayal sound like home. I learned your lies by heart, but forgot how to believe the part. You played them well, I played alone, until I left before the final song. I used to think remembering could help me make your story true, but knowing every word you spoke only showed me who I knew. So when you reached the final line, I placed your script beside the wine. No more rehearsing in the dark. I gave you back your faithless part. I learned your lies by heart and tore the pages all apart. No more excuses dressed in gold. No more believing what you sold. I learned your lies by heart, but truth became my strongest part. You kept the words, I kept my name, and walked away before you lied again. Oh, your story faded with the night. I knew it all and chose the light. The club was closing after 2. The band played one last shade of blue. Our corner table stood alone, still holding nights that once felt home. The singer leaned into the song, the one we used to dance upon. I crossed the room without your hand and let the lonely rhythm stand. No arms around me, no perfume, just blue light breathing through the room. Blue lights on an empty dance floor. Your shadow didn't lead me anymore. I turned along beneath the sound and let my broken heart move around. Blue lights on an empty dance floor. I came for what we had before, but every step revealed the truth. The music stayed, it never needed you. I wore the dress from my first night, black velvet underneath the lights. The mirror caught me passing through and showed one woman, not us two. The guitar cried, the bass moved slow. I followed where the rhythm flowed. No waiting for your hand to choose, no fear of dancing out of you. Blue lights on an empty dance floor. Your shadow didn't lead me anymore. Your shadow didn't lead me anymore. I turned along beneath the sound and let my broken heart move around. Oh, blue lights on an empty dance floor. I came for what we had before, but every step revealed the truth. The music stayed, it never needed you. I thought our song belonged to us, to midnight wine and borrowed trust. But love may leave and songs remain without repeating all the pain. So when the final chorus came, I danced without speaking your name. Blue lights on an empty dance floor. I was not lonely like before. My body found its own refrain and moved beyond your own domain. Blue lights on an empty dance floor. No empty arms to mourn anymore. The band played on, the night turned new. I found my rhythm and lost you. The last blue light went softly down. I left alone, but freedom bound. I carried your last letter down, beyond the bridge, beyond the town. Your name lay folded in my hand, like one last tie I could not stand. The river moved beneath the moon, cold and silver, dark and smooth. I almost broke the seal to see what final lie you left for me. But some words come too late to mend a heart already at its end. The river took your final letter, carried every word away. All the promises you borrowed, all the reasons you could not stay. I watched the ink dissolve together till your name became the blue. The river took your final letter and took my last belief in you. You wrote it after months of silence, when regret had found your door. But I had learned that late confessions could not make me yours once more. The paper trembled in the current, then disappeared beneath the light. No answer waited in my pocket, no sorrow came home that night. Oh, the river took your final letter, carried every word away. All the promises you borrowed, all the reasons you could not stay. I watched the ink dissolve together till your name became the blue. The river took your final letter and took my last belief in you. I used to read between your lines and call your absence love in disguise. But water never asked the past why something beautiful could not last. So I let the current choose what I had finally learned to lose. The river took your final letter, left my empty hands set free. Every sentence meant to hold me drifted farther out to sea. I watched the dawn touch the water where the night had carried you. The river took your final letter, but it could not take me to. The paper vanished with the tide, your final words and my goodbye. At the end of the Eastern Gallery, velvet curtain hid the light. Behind it stood our first slow dance, preserved exactly as that night. Your hand was waiting at my waist. My perfume floated through the air. For 1 weak second I believed that love was still alive in there. A little sign beneath the frame spoke more clearly than your name. Do not touch the memory. It remembers how to bleed. It will dress the past in velvet and disguise the hurt as need. Look, but keep your distance. Let the glass protect your peace. Do not touch the memory, or it may never let you leave. The scene began to move behind me. The orchestra returned to life. You whispered that I was your future before you made another yours. I nearly reached across the barrier to feel that evening in my hands. But every beautiful beginning does not deserve another chance. The sweetest moments sometimes hide the sharpest edges underneath. Do not touch the memory. It remembers how to bleed. It will dress the past in velvet and disguise the hurt as need. Look, but keep your distance. Let the glass protect your peace. Do not touch the memory, or it may never let you leave. The light turned red, the music slow. Your painted lips said, don't let go. But I had heard that voice before. It never loved me, it only wanted more. I used to think remembering was proof the love had been sincere. But pain can learn to imitate the very thing we once held dear. A memory is not a doorway. It cannot take me home again. It is only one old room inside a house where I have been. I did not touch the memory. I let it ache behind the glass. I watched the woman I once was release the man who owned her past. No, reaching through the distance, no bargaining for one more scene. I did not touch the memory, and it finally loosened me. Do not touch the memory. Let its beauty stay contained. Some roses must remain behind glass, so their thorns cannot draw blood again. I closed the velvet curtain. The music disappeared. The memory remained perfect, and I walked away healed. A brass bell rang through the gallery. The guards began to dim the gold. They covered every wounded relic and drew the curtains on the cold. The last few ghosts moved toward the doorway, still wearing faces I once knew. One carried all my unanswered questions. One carried every trace of you. The doors are closing, the lights are low. Whatever cannot love me has to go. It's closing time for the broken hearted. No more wandering through what ended. No more paying for admission to a love that never listened. Let the sorrow find the exit. Let the lonely leave this room. It's closing time for the broken hearted. And I'm not staying here with you. I passed the clock that stopped at 11. The dress preserved behind the glass. The silver reel that held your secret, still whispering from the past. Your portrait waited in the west wing, turned toward the silent wall. But I no longer felt your painted eyes or heard your memory call. The doors are closing, the hour has come. A heart can mourn forever or choose the sun. It's closing time for the broken hearted. No more wandering through what ended. No more paying for admission to a love that never listened. Let the sorrow find the exit. Let the lonely leave this room. It's closing time for the broken hearted. And I'm not staying here with you. Last call for regret. Last look at the flame. Last chance for the shadows to answer their names. No souvenirs, no borrowed pain, no ticket back to that place again. The curator asked if I would like to keep one thing before I left. I thought about the vows and letters and every dream your hands had wrecked. Then I pointed to the empty space where my reflection used to be. Said I'll take the woman who survived. The rest can stay with history. It's closing time for the broken hearted. Every chain has been collected. Every room that held my sorrow will be locked before tomorrow. beyond this room. It's closing time for the broken-hearted. I walked in carrying your name. Now the final bell is ringing, and I leave without the same pain. The great doors closed behind me. The street was washed in blue. The museum kept the heartbreak, but it could not keep me too. I called your footsteps, answered prayer, mistook your fire for holy air. You wore your charm like Sunday white, while hiding darkness from the light. I built a halo from your smile and blasted each lie a little while. The truth came through the window glass. Heaven never sent that man. I placed your name above my own, then learned how false devotion grows. Heaven never sent that man. I opened up the door myself, called a warning, something sacred, placed my heart upon his shelf. Heaven never made that plan. Love was never meant to wound. I mistook a charming stranger for an answer coming true. You knew the verses, knew the signs, knew how to dress deceit divine. I kept forgiving every scar, believing grace would change your heart. But mercy cannot make love stay where truth is traded every day. I lost my faith in what we had, not in the light beyond that man. Heaven never sent that man. I opened up the door myself, called a warning, something sacred, placed my heart upon his shelf. Heaven never made that plan. Love was never meant to wound. I mistook a charming stranger for an answer coming true. No angel asked me to remain. No higher love designed this pain. The chains were never heaven-made. They grew from every choice I gave. I gathered up my faith again and left it nowhere near your hands. Heaven never sent that man, but heaven helped me understand. I can lose a false forever without losing who I am. Heaven never made that plan, so I changed it while I could. You were never my salvation. Leaving you became my good. The morning crossed my open hands. Heaven stayed. I lost the man. I signed the papers in the morning while rain ran silver down the glass. The pen felt heavy for a moment, then moved across our fading past. Your name had followed mine for years, through borrowed joy and private tears. But when the final ink was dry, my own name stood beneath the light. No shadow leaning on the line, no borrowed ending after mine. My name looked better without yours, stronger than it looked before. No faithless promise at the end, no broken vow I had to defend. My name looked better standing free, with nothing hiding part of me. You took the love, but not my worth. My name came home to me at last. I wrote it on a new apartment, upon a box beside the door. It looked like someone I remembered before your leaving made me small. No golden ring around each letter, no regret to pull it down. Just every piece of who I'd been, returning in that simple sound. My name looked better without yours, stronger than it looked before. No faithless promise at the end, no broken vow I had to defend. My name looked better standing free, with nothing hiding part of me. You took the love, but not my worth. My name came home to me at last. I thought forever meant surrender, that love required losing shape. But any heart that asks you to vanish was never meant to make you safe. So I signed away the final It never needed you at all. You left me bruised, but I returned to every letter I had earned. My name looked better without yours, and mine was all I needed more. The ink grew dry, the rain moved on. Your name was gone, but I remained. You stood beneath my doorway light, with 12 red roses wrapped in white. Your careful smile, your lowered eyes, still carry traces of your lies. You said the words I used to crave, as though one bouquet could make us safe. But every thorn beneath the bloom remembered what you did in that room. You brought me beauty, soft and sweet, but flowers cannot make deceit complete. Your apology came dressed in roses, pretty words and perfect poses. Every petal tried to hide the faithless heart you kept inside. Your apology came dressed in roses, but a wounded woman always knows it. Love cannot bloom where trust has died. No matter how the stems are tied. You said you missed my morning voice. You said you finally knew your choice. But loneliness is not regret, and missing me is not respect. I touched one rose and felt the thorn, the same sharp truth my heart had worn. Then placed the flowers by your feet. Some endings should remain complete. Your apology came dressed in roses, pretty words and perfect poses. Every petal tried to hide the faithless heart you kept inside. Your apology came dressed in roses, but a wounded woman always knows it. Love cannot bloom where trust has died. No matter how the stems are tied. I used to think forgiveness meant returning where my love was spent. But grace can close the final door without becoming yours once more. So keep the roses, keep the rain. I will not decorate my pain. Your apology came dressed you left with them, I stayed my own. The bar was dim, the hour was late. I took my usual corner place, and from the stage a stranger sang the melody that wore your name. She knew the pause before the line, the secret words I thought were mine. She closed her eyes where I once cried, and every note exposed your lie. I thought that song belonged to two, until she sang it like I knew. Another woman knew our song, knew every word and sang along. The tune you swore was mine alone had found another heart, another home. Another woman knew our song, and suddenly the years felt wrong. You gave our sweetest memory away, then left me there to hear her play. She wore the smile I used to wear, like she had felt your fingers there. She sang the bridge you wrote one June beneath our silver bedroom moon. The crowd applauded warm and loud, while I sat hidden in the crowd. No one could know that every rhyme had once been called a love of mine. Another woman knew our song, knew every word and sang along. The tune you swore was mine alone had found another heart, another home. Another woman knew our song, and suddenly the years felt wrong. You gave our sweetest memory away, then left me there to hear her play. I nearly asked you where you met and what you promised her instead, but she was only wearing lies you had once tailored to my size. So I left before the final chord. I would not share your love once more. Another woman knew our song, but she could keep what felt so wrong. A borrowed tune, a faithless line could never hold this heart of mine. Another woman knew our song, I knew the truth and moved along. You gave away what was never true. The song was ours, but the lie was you. behind me, one last no-rain blue. She kept the song, I left with truth. The doorway opened without warning into a chamber painted black. No silver glass above the mantel, no polished surface looking back. A single chair beneath the lamplight, a velvet curtain sealed the view. For once there was no borrowed image, no woman shaped by love in you. I searched the walls for my reflection, the face I learned to criticize, the smile I wore to keep you near me, the doubt you planted in my eyes. But nothing there could tell me I was too much or not enough. The room held only breathing and the quiet pulse beneath my blood. In the room with no mirrors, I could finally see not the woman you invented, but the one beneath your knees. No beauty asking permission, no reflection built on fear. I lost the face you gave me in the room with no mirrors. You used to choose the way I dressed, the shade I painted on my lips. You praised me when I disappeared and punished every confidence. I learned to watch myself through you until your eyes became my own. But without glass to judge me, I began to feel at home in the room with no mirrors. I could finally see not the woman you diminished, but the strength still living in me. No beauty asking permission, no reflection built on fear. I found the voice you silenced in the room with no mirrors. I touched my face without looking, felt every line without shame. I spoke aloud into the darkness and recognized my name. Maybe seeing is not always something done with human eyes. Maybe truth begins in places where appearance cannot lie. I was more than your approval, more than silk and candlelight. no need to look divine. I carried out no portrait, no old image, no souvenir. I entered there a stranger and left myself sincere in the room with no mirrors. I saw everything so clear. The face was never missing, only hidden by your fear. When I returned to the gallery, my reflection crossed the door. I looked her in the eyes and smiled. She belonged to me once more. The final bell had finished ringing. The guards had turned the chandeliers low. Every room stood sealed behind me, still preserving what I'd let go. Your portrait faced the western wall. The clock still waited at 11. That ivory dress remained behind glass, like a prayer unanswered by heaven. I reached the hall of broken vows, where every promise wore a crown, and struck one match against the dark and burned the museum down. I burned the museum down, watched our history lose its crown. Every lie beneath the gold, every love that had grown cold. Let the portraits curl and fall, let the fire climb the walls. I saved nothing from that town. I burned the museum down. The recording melted into silence. Your secret voice dissolved in heat. White gloves blackened on the velvet. Ash fell softly at my feet. The dress behind the glass surrendered. Pearls broke loose like falling rain. The memory I dared not touch could never call my name again. No siren sounded in my spirit, no sorrow begged me to turn around. I watched the flames consume the rooms and burn the museum down. I burned the museum down, watched our history lose its crown. Every lie beneath the gold, every love that had grown cold. Let the portraits curl and fall, let the fire climb the walls. I saved nothing from that town. I burned the museum down. No ticket in my head, no relic in my case, no photograph of sorrow, no shadow of your face, no promises to carry, no evidence to prove. I didn't need the ruins to remember what I knew. I once believed preserving pain would keep our love from dying. But memory becomes a prison when the heart keeps beautifying what betrayed it. So I gave the past no pedestal, no velvet rope, no sacred ground. You cannot worship what has wounded you and still expect to turn around. The fire was not vengeance, it was mercy wearing light. It freed the woman from the exhibits and returned her to the night. I burned the museum down and walked away without a sound. Every room that held your name disappeared inside the flame. Let the clock forget 11, let the smoke rise into heaven. I carried only what I found when I burned the museum down. I burned the museum down. But the fire never touched my heart. It only took the life I'd framed and gave me back a place to start. No ashes on my shoulders, no old chains beneath my gown. The sunrise met me at the gates when I burned the museum down. By morning, only smoke remained above the empty ground. The past became a field of light, and I was nowhere to be found. Church bells faded with the rain, white roses slept along the lane. Your photograph was everywhere, a smiling bride, your hand in hers. I closed the curtains before dawn, but morning came and carried on. The city woke as if it knew the world had chosen her and you. I thought the sun would lose its light after you became hers last night. The morning after your wedding, I buried the life we never had. All the rooms we never lived in, all the children in our plans. The morning after your wedding, I let the final future fade. You placed a ring upon her finger. I laid our ghost inside its grave. I found the dress I meant to wear. If you had ever taken me there, the silk still held a hopeful shade from days before you chose escape. I made one cup of coffee black and stopped imagining you back. No second chair, no second plate, no more devotion left to ghost inside its grave. Standing proud the morning after your wedding, the sky remained, the river ran. You became another woman's promise. I became my own again. Chose the life I kept inside. The church bells vanished in the blue. Morning stayed, and I survived you. I walked the shoreline after 2. The sea was dark, the stars were few. I waited where we used to meet, but only waves reached for my feet. Your promise faded with the tide. No footsteps followed at my side. I turned away from what could not be, and the moonlight came home with me. The night was cold, the road was long. Still silver light kept leading on. The moonlight came home with me. Through every window, soft and free. You never crossed my lonely door, but I was not in darkness anymore. The moonlight came home with me, laid silver peace across my sheets. You left my heart beside the sea, but the moonlight came home with me. I poured one glass and drew the shade. No empty chair, no plans remade. The room felt wider without your lies. A quiet truth beneath the skies. I placed your picture face down low and let the midnight flowers close. Your memory lost its hold on me, while moonlight filled the vacancy. Oh, the moonlight came home with me. Through every window, soft and free. You never crossed my heart should have to plead for someone else to make it breathe. You never came back from the sea, but something beautiful found me. The morning rose in gold and blue. The moonlight left and took no part of me with you. Morning entered pale and slow. You slept as though you didn't know. I dressed in silence by the door, the way I'd done 1,000 times before. Your coffee waited dark and warm beside the lies I'd learned to mourn. I slipped the gold from off my hand and placed it where you'd understand. No angry words, no final scene, just what was left of you and me. I left my ring beside your coffee, where the morning light could find it. You would taste the bitter ending before your lips could try to hide it. No note to beg, no tears to see. The empty gold spoke perfectly. I left my ring beside your coffee and took what still belonged to me. That ring had watched me wait alone while you made strangers feel at home. It heard each careful alibi and felt my faithful fingers cry. You called it proof our love was true, but gold means nothing without you. Being honest, being kind, so I left your hollow vow behind. I left my ring beside your coffee, where the morning light could find it. You would taste the bitter ending before your lips could try to hide it. No note to beg, no tears to see. The empty gold spoke perfectly. I left my ring beside your coffee and took what still belonged to me. You woke too late to stop the door, too late to promise one time more. The coffee cooled, the gold stayed bright, but I was gone beyond your sight. Some women leave with thunder loud. I chose the door, I chose no crowd. I left my ring beside your coffee, not my dignity beside it. You could keep the empty symbol. I no longer lived inside it. No final kiss, no backward leap. The quiet said enough for me. I left my ring beside your coffee and walked into the morning free. The cup went cold, the sunlight grew. The ring stayed there, and so did you. I wore black beneath the lights for all our promises that died. You waited near the ballroom door, still handsome as the night before. The band began our old refrain. You held me close without a claim. No tears appeared upon my face. I came to bury what we could not save. One final song, one final chance to lay our love inside the dance. I wore black to our last dance, not for sorrow, not romance, for every vow that lost its breath, for loving you beyond its death. I wore black and held you near, then left without another tear. The music stopped, the room went still, and so did everything I used to feel. Your hand still knew my waist too well. My heart still knew your old farewell. We turned beneath the crystal glow like two strangers, afraid to let go. You whispered, could we start again? I heard the lonely in your breath, but second chances cannot bloom where trust is already met its tomb. I wore black to our last dance, not for sorrow, not romance, for every vow that lost its breath, for loving you beyond its death. I wore black and held you near, then left without another tear. The music stopped, the room went still, and so did everything I used raised your hand and let the final silence stand. I won't let to our last dance and gave the past no second chance. No broken promise followed me beyond that fading melody. I won't be left in white with morning waiting past the night. You stay beneath the ballroom lights. I walked away and chose my life. The band played one last chord of blue. I mourned our love and buried you. The auction room was dressed in velvet. Crystal lamps burned soft and low. I placed your vows beneath the spotlight, tied with ribbons long ago. The first lot held our summer plans, a house beside the sea. The second held the words you used to make a fool of me. The crowd leaned closer, curious, as every lie was shown, but no one raised a hand to claim the love you never owned. I auctioned off your promises, but no one place to be. Forever had no value after everything you did. Your golden words look worthless when the truth stood next to them. I auctioned off your promises and never bought them back again. I offered up your midnight vows, your letters sealed in blue, the ring you said would prove a heart could always remain true. The auctioneer kept lowering the price of every dream, but even for a single dime, they weren't what they had seen. A woman in the final row said those belong to pay. I smiled because she understood why I'd brought them there that day. I auctioned off your promises, but no one placed a bid. Forever had no value after everything you did. Your golden words look worthless when the truth stood next to them. I auctioned off your promises and never bought them back again. Babe, going once, forever lonely. brought out one last treasure, the heart that trusted you. The room went still as I uncovered something wounded, something true. I almost placed it on the table, but pulled it to my chest. Some things should never be surrendered to the highest bidder's hands. My heart was not an artifact or something love could prize, so I carried it beyond the room and gave it back its life. I auctioned off your promises and watched their value fall. The future you had painted was never real at all. No bidder wanted empty words, no buyer chose pretend. I auctioned off your promises and kept my heart instead. I auctioned off your promises until the room was bare, then walked away with empty hands and freedom waiting there. The hammer struck the table, the final echo passed. Your promises belong to no one, and I belong to me at last.